would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict, the sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Zaha, has always caught the eye, but I like the way he's expanded his game so that he can play through the middle, and that's led to an improvement in how clinical he is in front of goal. That's made him a much more effective player now, in my opinion, and I think he can get better again.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that pass just didn't quite work. They've played it short. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And now they can spring out of defence. Kessié. Out to the left it goes. Zaha. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Neither side especially adventurous early on. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Zaha. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Egypt ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! Egypt are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. It's a promising position. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Zaha. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zaha is in a really good position out wide. Zaha proves... Oh, what has happened here? Lofted in, and out it comes again. Marmoush threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Kessié, Ivory Coast, looking to pass their way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Trezeguet tries to pass it through. He's in and the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Seri. And Zaha. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. That'll be a throw-in. Trezeguet. Distributed tidily. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Just 5 minutes left until the break. No, that's been intercepted. Kessié. Opts for safety. Now he's got space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
To review the first half.
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Seri, played out to the left flank, and they've got a throw. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Salah. Marmouche. Now it's Trezeguet. He's tried one! Cleared without hesitation. Zaha. It's gone out for a throw-in. Seri. Looking tidy in possession here. Zaha gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Zaha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Salah. He's found a way past. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that was vital. Marmouche. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
But that has not gone well. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Zaha.
Egypt have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a delicate pass. Seri. And it's Zaha. "75 minutes played. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Substitution for Egypt, number 7.
Time then for the
Number
first substitution of the
14,
game.
Number 17, coming on the field.
That has been knocked
20,
clear.
Number 8, number 15.
Ivory Coast clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is good alertness. Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot, surely! And that was very necessary. Into the last 5 minutes. He has found the way through. Over to the left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has a look up, delivers with wit. Bullish header! And what a finish that might have been.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Just a quick reminder today, please
So a brief
refrain
breather
from parking
and then
outside
extra
the
time.
stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Egypt, number 3.
Stern test this
Number
for the
19.
endurance, for the character
Coming
of
on
the
the
players
field,
as we head
number
into extra
24,
time.
Number 27.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Zaha. That has been cut short. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Out to the right. Salah.
Egypt couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Zaha. What a throw in. Egypt can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 22, Omar Marmoush. Coming on the field.
Oh, that's
is
delightful.
Number 11.
Out of play for a throw. Well timed, excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Salah. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. Yes, he's done it. And that's got to be it. That has got to be it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Number 20.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Seri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goes looking wide. They've reached the midway point in extra time.
Those of you making their way home on
Well, it
public
has been a
transportation
punishing
today,
game,
please
both
watch the
physically
screen
and
for train
mentally.
departure times
But
from
does
all
either
local
team
major
have
stations.
what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! It's a smartly directed ball. Mustafa Mohamed plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's a decent clearance. Ivory Coast have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I think we're just about done here. Time and again they are repelled. That's a good ball out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Trossing. Up he goes! In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring!
The goal scorer for Egypt.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And we're done. So then, can they afford to believe? Just 2 games left and the wind is well and truly in their sails. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Egypt really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were